It's the Montreal Canadiens at the Toronto Maple Leafs in Montreal's second preseason game of the season. Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. Hey, everybody. There's nobody here. Oh, there's somebody here. Hey, welcome to the show. It's another preseason game. Montreal Canadiens taking on the dreaded and hated and despised Toronto Maple Leafs. And I'm in Toronto on a new set in Toronto. I don't even wish that were true, actually. So, but yeah, I've got my green screen going, guys. So this is I can be anywhere I want to be now. So let's see who's here. As I get crazier and crazier. Hey, David, how you doing? Kenny, how you doing? Maritime, how you doing? Hey, Guru. Trent McDonald. Hey, Trent, been a while. Good to see you. Hockey Junkies in the house. Hey, Junkie. Yeah, I might change the background a little bit over the evening. We'll see how it goes. And if I have to go pee, it's going to go black. NHL Hockey News, how you doing? All right. It's a lot of people in the house to start. I kind of started this live stream 10 minutes early to do like a mini preview of the game. And then I was so busy with everything. I had a lot to do today. And I didn't even gather hardly anything. I do have Montreal's lineup. Just barely got that. And I think that's about it. There is news, though. Jonathan Drouin is not in the lineup tonight because he is out sick. And that allows Uri Slavkovsky to play tonight again. And that is sick. So Slav will be in the lineup. Drouin will not be. So I'm sure there's a lot of people are going, yay, and there's some Drouin fans that are not happy. The lineup. Did I upload it? I don't think I uploaded the lineup. So I think I'm going to have to do that now. So if you will hang on a second, because this is a very professional show. We're prepared. I just got to upload the lineup that I got. That's it there. And I will show it to you guys. So here's the lineup for Montreal for tonight. Slavkovsky, Pitlick, Armia, line one. I'll go with the centers to start. So Pitlick is centering line one tonight. Evans, I imagine they're taking a look at him. They want to see, against Toronto, it's weird, but Evans on line two, center. Heineman on the left, Alonen on the right. Owen Beck centering line three, Meshar on the left, and Stevens on the right. Nate Schnarr centering the fourth line with Lucas Condotta on the left and Gabriel Bork on the right. On D, Sheneman and Weidman are the first pair. Arbor is in the house on the second pair with Jordan Harris. Otto Leskinen and Justin Barron round out the top six for tonight. And Sam Montembeault will make the start. And he'll be backed up by Kevin Poulin. And there you go. That's my preview. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'll see you. Yeah, short preview, but that's what happens. Let's see who's here. I'm hoping I'm going to get the game because right now it's showing poker, but I know it's 10 minutes before, so I'm good. We already saw who's here. Let's see what anybody's saying now since I was over here last time. Get your shit together, Rick. Wow, a lot of comments. Whew. Where was I? Hey, isn't that great, Junkie? You come to my chat and everyone just, I'm just saying, just joking. I'm glad he deserves all the praise he gets. I'm not jealous at all. Big Bite's back to the living. Good to hear. I hope you're feeling better. I imagine that's what you're saying. You're feeling better. The weather is shitty. So Big Bite must be feeling better. And good to see you in here, buddy. Okay, everyone wants to talk to a junkie. Thanks, Gobs. Go. There's Matt. Matt will be on soon. That's going to screw up. He's going to screw it up by being on, but it's okay. It's fine. Trent, I usually check back once in a while. I know, but it's been a while since the last time I saw you. I see you every now and then, like on a comment somewhere on Twitter. I'll see your name sometimes, and I go, "Hey, Trent." I should say hi, but I don't know if you want to have a conversation on Twitter like that. I appreciate. Always trying to. This has been a long time coming. I've been waiting to get my new computer up, and I finally did today. Yesterday, actually. So. Well, apparently, from what I read, I don't know the validity of the source, but it's like he's sick, but was to let Slav play. I think that's more like what it was. So I don't know that he's literally sick or he's bowing out for any other reason. I think management wanted Slav to play, so like I don't know how it worked out. The drugs are good though. Junkie's excited to see Heineman. Heineman was one of the best players one of the best at the rookie camp and in the scrimmages too. He was really good. So yeah, he won't be making the team this year. He's going back to Sweden, but next year could be different. Matt is looking forward to the Sheriff. That's Arbor. And UML Riverhawk Condada. So that's got to be I don't. The words aren't coming out. He's a big Notre Dame fan. That's not Notre Dame though. University of Michigan, University of my latest mistake. Very speedy forward, good hockey sense. Hopeful he makes an impression. That's Condada, yeah. Will I live stream the game? Peter, no, I am not able to do that. If I want to keep my channel, I will not do that. No, there's copyright issues for that. So you got me, or you could always just go somewhere else. I'm sorry. That's the choice. I realized probably everyone just left the room because I gave them that choice. Should not the sign say Toronto Maple losers? Well, you got to give everybody a fair chance and all that. Season hasn't started yet. I'll get to it later in the season, I'm sure. Definitely, if they make the playoffs after the first round. The Leafs are falling. It's kind of the opposite season for that with them. They fall in the spring. I'm going to cry. Hockey Junkie told me it's the first time we said that to each other. Love you too, man. I'm crazy tonight. Don't worry about it. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. And do like him. Smash the shit out of that like button. And subscribe, too. Why not? Baby says, the two sites he contributes to are both here. But I get all the money tonight. I think Owen Beck needs a spot. He deserves it so far. Maritime, I don't think this year, though. I mean, he's 18. I don't know. He can do it. Like, if he makes the team, yeah, he legitimately does it. Fine. I don't know. There's so many senders here. I don't know that they're going to give him a spot this year. Hey, Aki. Thanks. Yeah, it's my green screen finally going. Maritime, that's exactly it, right? It's a good problem to have. They got a lot of talent, a lot of guys that could probably maybe make it, but there's only so much room. Next season is different. They're going to clear cap space. The guys are on expiring contracts. There will be less veterans here, and some of these guys are going to make it, and that's why they're looking at them like in these two games where it's mostly the young kids. I imagine that's what it's about. UMass Lowell, that's UML. Got it. I don't know. I had to scream that at you. You're not around. Where he says, Matt says where he went to college. Like Matt went to college, right? I'm just joking. He did. Is the game on TV? I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, it's on RDS, I think, and on, well, it's Toronto Montreal. So TSN 1, I think the feed I've got is TSN 1. But right now it's still poker, and it's 7, so I don't know if I got a good feed or what. So I might not even get the game, which is weird. I'm going to have to go do something about it because I should have the feed. What's going on here? I go to a different page then, if that's the case. Let's see what's going on. This is the exciting part of the show. No, they just got this. So someone lied to me over here at Sports Search. We have to try a different one. Yeah, let's see. Maybe it's because it's an English feed and there's no English feed. It's the same feed. And this one won't come on. So, alrighty. Yeah, it's the search for a feed that works. Just keep trying them. Yeah, if it's checking to see if it's secure. Oh. Okay, let's see. Do I get it? Well, I got a different commercial, so maybe there's a chance I got the game now. I don't know. I'm going to take a chance. Hang on, let me just pull this away, put it over here, and hope the hell I got a feed. And now, oh, there you are. Sorry about that. I know that must have been the most exciting, like, 2 minutes of video you've ever seen. Watch a stupid idiot try to find a feed. All right, where are we? So I don't know. It seems like I got another English feed, so I don't know. Maybe some other place that's showing poker too. I don't know. Let me see now. Where are we? Beck looks great, but I think it's best for him to go back to junior another year or two, at least one. Yeah, no, I don't think he makes it this year. But I mean, he's the surprise of the camp so far. It's on Sportsnet, so maybe now I got Sportsnet feed. Well, I don't want to see the game, Matt, so I got to find it too. Yeah, I got Sportsnet. And am I really getting a Toronto Blue Jays game? Because I don't want a Toronto Blue Jays game. What the hell am I getting? Yeah, I wonder if I'm going to get a feed. So you might be watching me just talk to you all night. And somebody inform me on the game. Because this don't seem to be working. Yeah, this ain't happening. Nope, that went away. It's Blue Jays. So why am I getting a Blue Jays feed when it's not? I have no idea. Matt, you better come in here and help me out. Okay, I've got to find another one. There we go. I'm starting to wonder, is it available? Nope, this one's a it's a UFC game fight. Nice. Is it? What a great place to have something like this happen to something, yeah? I'm on live. I don't look very good like this, do I? I'm just going to go through them until I can find one that I can see. Okay. Yay, looks like I found one. Yay, I don't know. Did I? Okay. I won't do anything. Sorry, I'm still here. I'm on this one. This one sometimes works for me. Really? Ad block you want me to take off? once. That's all. Of course, that's because there's a big ad about to pop up there. That's why you want it off. And it won't even work. Anyway, I don't know how many do I have to go through. Isn't this exciting? This is not what you turned in for. I'm going to try this one again, which worked the other day. What are we getting? And now it don't work. I think I got it now. All right. I can get back to you guys. There you go. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, I finally got a stream. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not Italian. I'm sorry that it took so long to get the stream. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I got one. All right, where am I? Larry the Cable Guy, how you doing? The game did not start yet. Habs Guru, you had the same problem? Yeah, I just went back to the first one that I tried. Now it's the game, so I should have just stuck there. Would have been great. Hey, good to see ASE Adam. How you doing, Adam? Is Cole playing tonight? He is not. You guys are lucky. You got a chance tonight. Cole's not in the lineup. I don't know what the lineup for Toronto is, but no, Cole. Slav is in the lineup, though. Good to see you, Adam. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm on a green screen, Lucas. Yep. Did the game start? Not yet. Henderson makes a wild stab for it. I'm so far behind. I'm just looking for, I think I'm on the bottom now. Larry, it's not about does he do better? Is he going to be worse? It's, I'm not looking at him like that. He's not a bust. All right, let's go back to where I raced through. It seems like it's a lot of comments about the green screen, so I thank everybody for that you like it. I'm glad you like it, and I'm happy that I'm finally getting to use it. I've got some other backgrounds. I was waiting for the game to start. I might change up some background, but Matt will be here, so kind of screw up that. Let me see what I can do about that. Can I do that while I'm on? I don't even know. If something happens to me, send a rescue. Hang on. How's that? And he's a brick wall out there. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really see that one. I like this one. Not clear, though. There we go. There we go. All right. Excuse me, what are they wearing? Oh, they're doing is it the anniversary of the I saw only one episode of that so far. I've got to go watch the other 3. I saw the first of one. They're wearing those for the warm-ups only? Okay. The game's about to start. Shouldn't they be in something else? Hey, Peyton, how you doing? Good to see you in here. First time I'm seeing you. Welcome to the channel. Who does you cheer for? That's not very good English, but, It's okay if you're, by the way, it's okay if you're a Leafs fan because if you look one above you, ASE, he's a big Leafs fan. And we allow him in here. We allow him because we feel sorry for him, Now he's a good guy, and that's why we allow him in here. Hey, Kevin from Slovakia. You come to see Slav. I can't show the game, so if you come for that, I really apologize. But we're going to talk about the game, so if you hang in, that's what you get. I can't copyright stuff. I can't show the game. But welcome in from Slovakia. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. They're talking about retiring Henderson's number 19. About time. They probably should have done that like how many years ago? See, and we allow this. So you see how nice we are? We allow this kind of abuse from a Leafs fan over there. Now, he's a good guy. Adam's a good guy. He hates the Habs, yes, but he likes the channel, and we treat him nicely here. That's another thing. If a Leafs fan comes in and he's nice, we don't give him shit. If a guy comes in and he abuses us, that's a different story. That's the rules of this channel. Born to be Hab. I remember watching, especially the eighth game. I guess it was the eighth game. Yeah, in the auditorium, because that was a really big game, and they let us all watch it in the auditorium. I'll never forget that. I think it's the only time I ever watched a hockey game at school. Like that on TV, anyway. Peter from Slovakia as well. Welcome. I didn't know that. You got to say. Welcome in, too. That's great to have you guys from so far away. Big Slav fans, I imagine. I know there's nowhere for you guys to get the game, I guess. But, yeah. Once again, can't show it. Friendly banter, right? Like we're going to be friendly with you? Of course, only friendly banter. At least from me. Andrew wants Slapshotsky to learn with the big club. Laval can be for sending players down to bulk up. No, don't be surprised, and don't be shocked, and don't call him a bust if he goes to Laval. He's 18 years old. There's a really big chance he's not ready. And he's coming from Europe and all that. I mean, don't be surprised if he goes to Laval. And it's no knock on him or criticism of him. Look at all the old Habs, man. It's crazy. For us old guys, does that ever make me feel old? And for you young guys watching the Habs today, when you're my age, you're going to be looking at these kids you're watching now, a lot of them, you're going to be looking at them like that, going, wow, I can't believe how old they are now and all that kind of stuff. And it's going to be what I'm going through. It's crazy. I was thinking about that earlier. We got so many good talents here. In 20 years, we are going to look back and go, wow, you remember when they first came up and all that, and I remember this and that. Look how young they look there and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Richard, same name. I'm Rick, but I imagine you're from Slovakia. Oh, it does say there. A lot of Slovakians in here tonight. Welcome from Slovakia, and we're happy to see you here. And yeah, go Slovak. Now I'm so excited I can't say his name. Go Slavkovsky, go! I'd like to see him break. Like he hasn't scored a goal yet, and scrimmages and all that here. So, born to be a Hab. If Bobby Orr was in the 72, it wouldn't have been as close. That's what I say. That's weird. You light something. It's already lit. Oh, well. Hey, Julie, how you doing? I try not to forget anybody. If I see, I'm trying not to forget. If I miss anybody and I didn't say hi, I'm sorry. It's not on purpose. Slav needs to adjust to the NHL game and probably to the smaller ice surfaces as opposed to the Olympics. Laval to start the season would be good for him. Listen, there's a possibility that he can adjust here, but yeah, it's just as likely that he needs to go to Laval. It's going to be like 50-50. I asked what preseason is for and training camp. If you look at it by the first game And by the scrimmages, I say he needs to go to Laval. But it's so small of a sample size. He can turn it around tonight and make, And if you remember KK, when KK started, right? He had a struggle at the very first, and then he just steadily brought it on. We could see that now with Slavkovsky. That could happen tonight, So we'll see what happens. But yeah, if someone was pressing me for an opinion about what I've seen so far, I have to say, yeah, he needs some time in Laval. How much time? I don't know. But I think anyway. We won't go more on that. If you guys want to talk about that, let's talk about that. The game's about to start. I will do a little bit of play-by-play. Matt should be joining me any minute now, and we'll be doing some play-by-play between the two of us. Color and play-by-play. So hopefully you guys will like that. And it's Toronto, and I think Murray's in that to start. So hopefully we kick Toronto ass here, and we'll have a lot of laugh about it. Habs are back in their unis, their road whites. He said a nice gesture. It was a nice gesture. Monty starting. Let's see how Monty looks. Kenny B, thank you so much. I wasn't prepared. Thanks, Kenny. He says, go Habs, go. And I don't do the hype thing. If you guys want to do that, it's fine. I really don't do it much myself because I don't know why I stopped. But Kenny gets into the draw, which is coming up soon. I do a draw every now and then, like a few times a year. No, more than that. For anybody gives any money to the channel, you get entered in the draw for the time period that I do. And then I'm giving away a Nick Suzuki figurine. I just stopped talking because I'm babbling now. A hockey puck from the Philadelphia-Montreal series 3 years ago, and a hat. That's the next one. I'll have it in the next it's somewhere. I don't know. I can't go get it now. So we have a game going. Once again, thanks, Kenny B. I appreciate that. Matt's about to join us. Okay, show the clock. We got, anyways.
What's happening, peeps?
Slav is on the ice. Got a really shitty feed. My feed's pretty good. By the way, there's 53 people in the room. Give a thumbs up if you're having a good time. And consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'd appreciate that. So would Matt. He won't say it, but I do.
I do appreciate it.
I know you do. I just bugging you. All right. So we have, that is Harris coming over is our blue line. I got a really lousy feed, but at least I got a feed.
Yeah, I'm getting it on ESPN Plus at the moment. All right.
Okay, I was going to do some play-by-play, but I stopped. I don't know why. It's at the point. Cross to Arbor. Arbor shot. Doesn't hit the net, I don't think, but Habs still have it. Who's got it there? Ilonen with a shot from the high along the boards. It's in the corner now. Who's got it? At the half wall, and Toronto manages to come out with it. They dump her in there and go change up. From behind the net, I think it's Arbor. Arbor, number 72. That's Arbor Jackeye. I don't know who that was. Is there a number 13 out there? Yeah.
Yeah. Who the? Oh.
Barron with a lob to it doesn't even get anywhere. Puck comes out over the line, all the way back into Montreal's end. Cross ice to his partner.
What timestamp you on?
I got 17:43 right now.
Oh, I'm a full minute ahead of you.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I apologize. It's going to be one of those nights. Can you pause it for a bit?
I can.
Let's see if we can catch up and sync up.
I had a stoppage at 16:06.
Just stop, count a little bit. We'll check and just keep doing it until we get close. Okay, Leafs break out. I once again apologize to everybody watching. I may be behind you, but I can't help it. That's what I got. Everyone's saying hi, Matt, by the way.
Hello, hello, hello.
Petrie, someone said something about Petrie. Where's that? Petrie already gotten a fine. For what? Oh, I got a really lousy feed. I went through like 6 sites to get the game, so I'm glad I got her. What do you got there now? I'm at 16:30 right now.
Well, I paused it when they went to a stoppage, and they got a graphic up now of like the last Canadiens first round picks from like basically all the ones that they've had. Uri is on the ice to take the draw. He's not actually taking it, but Armia goes out. Like I said, they're just resuming after the stoppage of 16:06, so I paused it for like, I don't know, probably 20 seconds.
I'm at 6. They just stopped. 16:06?
They're getting ready to take the draw right now.
No. So can you pause again? I'll tell you when I'm at the same point.
Yep. I just paused it.
Okay, they're almost. Okay, they're lined up now. Okay. Oh, nope. They called it off. Okay. Oh, Armia needed a new stick. All right, they're lining up. They're about to drop the puck. Okay. So Habs won the draw.
Let me know when Slap's gonna go into the corner soon. I had it unpaused. I had to pause it again.
Oh.
Let me know when Toronto grabs it and starts to go back up, and that's where I'm at. 15:41.
There you go. Okay, so Riley coming up over our blue line. Little drop pass. And a shot from the circle. And
went out of play.
I don't know what happened with that. Did it go over to, like, did it hit him and go over the glass?
Well, it went out. I can tell you that much.
It couldn't. My feed's kind of sucky, so it's funny. I think this is payback because you know how many times I put up a kind of a blurry picture. I can't help it. I'm getting a blurry feed, so it's weird. It's like watching my thumbnails. All right. So anybody talking to us or what? I think
Kerfoot just shot that thing over the glass.
I think everybody stopped talking to us.
Oh, good intercept.
Montreal coming out over their line. Pass on to this the left side and a shot. Sharp angle shot.
Arber's out there.
Makes his first save.
Looks like Arber and Harris. Ooh, I thought Arber was going to go for a hit, but he didn't. Here's Harris. Off the boards to 50. Who's 51? Because the last guy that wore 51 was about a foot shorter.
Oh. I kind of know, but I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's funny. I saw 51 and almost said Desjardins. And I went, wait, never mind. That guy's like about a foot taller.
Is possibly that's Condata?
Well, it might be shot. Just stopped by the blocker.
Mishar's shot.
I like Mishar. I like Owen Beck too. Owen Beck.
Yeah, no, there's some good talent here now.
There really is.
Behind their net, they
really
come
good
out.
Young guys.
Is that Willie Stiles? Who's that? No. Along the boards into the corner. Number 64. Sheneman picks it up. He passes it up to the point, but it gets away from the guy. Toronto with it now. Behind the net. Pass off to, I think that's Riley. Riley headmans it up. Guy doesn't really get it. Goes into the corner.
And that's 6'7" dudes out there right now, I think.
No, 75? Parker Jones is not here. No, that's John Parker Jones.
Whoever's wearing 75 is like 6'5".
And Condata's got 82.
Okay. Who's wearing 75? Because whoever that is a giant.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, somebody just got
So we
smoked
still got no score. There is
Oh, Ottawa played a nice hit.
7 minutes gone in the game because I know it's ahead of what I got. Chance there at the side of the net. Montreal comes back out. They sort of just dump it in. Imagine they're changing up. I can't see it, but headman puck.
Damn.
Giordano headman the puck to whoever just scored. He raced in there and beat Monty, I think, through the legs.
Could have that one.
What do we got here? Maddie scores 64 this year. Who we talking about? Matthews? How many in the playoffs? Hey, how many goals Matthews scored in the playoffs? You know how many? 0, because they don't make it.
It's slap. Oh no, never mind. That's not slap.
Hey Kelly, how you doing? Oh, that's not good to hear. I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, give it away to me! A shot just wide.
Hey, Hako.
Oh, someone tried to hit Arbor. Arbor said nope.
So we got 3 shots to 1 for favor of Montreal, but Toronto's got the lone goal. Almost at 12 minutes on my clock.
My clock's at 12:10.
I hope everybody knows preseason games don't really mean anything, but this is against Toronto, so it means a lot. But in general, preseason games don't mean anything.
No. Ooh, that was almost a really nice play by 52 there.
Oh, who is that? I just saw him now, 51. Fairbrother? No, Fairbrother.
Whoever it is a giant.
I know that John Parker Jones wears 85. All right. That Mishar at center ice. You know, no, it wasn't at center ice, but he was in the neutral zone. Now they're nowhere. I'll get it. Just hang on.
I do like the that little that risk taking by Mishar there to try to do a little skill play. I like that a little bit. Not afraid to try something. Oh, somebody just took a tumble.
Who's going? Bork?
Yep.
On who?
Yeah, who's 75?
Yeah, Bork. Bork tripped. Who is that? I didn't see the guy's name.
I gotta see who's wearing 75.
Hang on a sec. I gotta lower something. Wait. Where's my cursor? I might hear you better now. All right. So where do I? It's 1-0 for Toronto, which I don't usually like, but I mean it's preseason and it's early in the game. A lot of hockey left. And what I got Challenger Pickle Skin. I like the name, but he's a Leafs fan. I mean, now listen, I don't think Matthews is going to score. I don't think he's going to score the same 60 goals, so he'll get 50. Yeah, Matthews doesn't get 60 this year, and he gets 0 in the playoffs because the Leafs don't make the playoffs. You heard me. I said it. We lost a lot of people. Did I piss people off? We lost 10 viewers in like 30 seconds. Harry, it was a good goal. And listen, no blame. It's preseason anyway. These guys have to get the kinks out and the rust and all that. That's what it's all about. So it is what it is. But it's Toronto, so it becomes a little more important. I don't think in the last game we lost 2-1. I didn't really talk about what it didn't matter if they won or not. But here it matters. Good to hear, Kelly. Good to hear. I don't remember who the penalty, but it was tripping. Welcome back, David. Hey, Julie, again. You might have missed it. Oh, there we go. There we go. And they're back and nice and early, too. Great. The bots. The sex bots. Angus Budge. Hey, Angus. Where can you watch the game live? That's not as easy to do, but I'm watching on Sports Surge. You can go there. SportsSurge. I think it's .ca. I should know because I'm on it. Give me a sec. .net. SportsSurge.net, and you can go from there. If anybody else has somewhere, let us know. But Babe, I think if he's asking that, he doesn't have Sportsnet. That's why he's asking that. All right. Power play for the Leafs. Almost a minute into that power play. So far, Habs doing a pretty good job of keeping them just passing the puck around. They cleared the puck, so that went all the way down the ice. Leafs are offside with, I got 9:37 to go on my, I'm behind, but there's 50 seconds left on the power play for the Leafs. It's 1-0 for Toronto. That was a Freudian slip. Shots are 4-3 in favor of Montreal, but they're down by 1 to the lowly Leafs. For many, many, many years, that's how the Leafs were referred to, as the lowly Leafs. So I'm having a nostalgia thing. No worries, Angus. Good luck. 9 minutes. So I was only 37 seconds behind. Getting better. All right, so they're down to 35 seconds in the power play. Face-off is to the left of Monty. Number 75 taking the draw, so I don't know who that is. Schnarr. Schnarr's number 75.
I got to see how tall he is.
He's big. He's
huge.
Big. Monty looked behind him for that one. I think he was worried that might have gotten in there, but all right, Montreal with it in their end. They fired a puck out, but guess what? It doesn't come out. And then it does, and then it's offside. So there's 13 seconds left in the power play. If you're not me, there's probably nothing left in the power play. Please, mods, if there are mods in the room, can you catch these bots, please?
He's a center, yeah. Nate Schnarr, 6'4".
Somebody did. Thank you. Whoever caught that, thank you. Ahead of me.
Yeah, Schnarr's 6'4", 210.
Is he? Yeah, he's a big guy, but he doesn't have the talent that I'd like him to have, unfortunately.
I wonder who's wearing 51.
Oh, by the way, for the league, I still need somebody. I need one more person in the head-to-head. Hey, you think you can get Cam to join?
He's thinking about it. Yeah, I talked to him about it.
Tell him to get off his ass and stop thinking about it. I need one more, or I gotta take a second team.
No, I'll talk with him. He's been through a bit lately though. He just had a death in the family, so
yeah. Tell him Rick says you gotta join, or you can't come back in my channel. I'm not like that, anybody. By the way, guys. No, I would. Cam's a nice kid, so I would never do that. But yeah, tell him that anyway.
I brought it up to him. He's
tell him that anyway. Rick demands you come here. No. But if there is somebody else out there that wants to join, let me know by sending me an email to talkinghabs@gmx.com, and I'll get you in. And there's also an open spot for the points pool, but I don't need one for that, but I need one for the head-to-head.
Heineman's wearing number 51.
It's Heineman? There you go. I knew it was somebody. Yeah, I should know because I've seen him before. He looks to be about
6'1", 6'2".
That's what he is, I think, 6'1". He's good though. He's been impressive so far.
Yeah, no, I just watched your earlier. I watched your videos on the scrimmages, and yeah.
Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. That's unusual. I'm drinking an energy drink and I'm yawning. Been a long day, folks. A long day. Long.
Well, it's funny day. Too. I popped on Twitter during the commercial break, and a lot of people are like amazed at how well Slafkovsky's moving for his size. Like,
it's the only thing they're impressed with. Most people, though, his speed, but there's a lot of people shitting on him because he hasn't scored yet. Like, that's the dumbest thing. I mean, if you're shitting on Slav because he hasn't impressed you yet, then you're an idiot.
He's had a few really, really nice setups.
He's done some really good. There's some things he's done well, and there's some things he hasn't. But there's some things he's done well, and the things he's done well are not really coachable things. They're not things. I mean, that's talent that you're seeing, you know, and the speed of him. Yeah, he's got legs, man.
Oh, that's a freight train. I mean, that's 6'4", 238 pounds, moving
like a freight train.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and like I said, his ability to dig into the corner and work like I said, draw defenders to him and work the puck out, I think is invaluable. I really do.
His ability to beat guys into the corner to get a puck.
That too, yeah.
And he works really well in tight areas. So like with two guys on him, so there's not a lot of room, and he manages to get the puck away on a nice pass. No, the guy's got some skill.
I mean, he also has no problems making room for himself either. With that,
well, that's frame. It. I mean, that's what he's good at. But I mean, he's got some skill. There's no doubt. And like, I don't know how you teach guys some of these things, right?
Right. Yeah, and like we've discussed, a lot of the stuff that he needs to work on is coachable.
All coachable, so, and that's why I say it's very likely. It's a big possibility he goes to Laval. Because, like I'm saying, so far, what I see in his game, he's not ready yet. But he's close. He's like really close. But I don't think he's ready yet. Right now.
Oh, Jesus.
You have to show more.
Oh, what a stop. No. Penalty?
Habby Nation doesn't want Slaffy playing in the corner. Doesn't want him to hurt himself.
Oh, he won't. He's going to hurt people.
I don't
think he's going to get hurt. I think people are going to get hurt.
That's what I was about to say. I think guys are going to get hurt banging into him.
The same thing with Ibra in the defensive zone. No one's going to want to go in the corner against him, or even Caden Gooley for that matter.
Or Gooley. It's a different look for the Habs that we haven't really seen in a long time, where we've got those guys now.
I'm like in shock watching it because I'm looking at like, I mean, we got some serious size in the organization finally. You know what I mean? Like, they look big.
Do we have small players? We do, but now we've got the guys that allow the small players.
Oh yeah.
Matt, did that hit the post and bounced out? I thought that went in. Yeah, I know I'm not doing play-by-play. I don't know why. I'm so far behind. I hate when I'm that far behind. I'll get going again. So right now there's 6 on my clock, 6:27 now left in the first. It's 1-0 Toronto. The shots are now 6-4 in favor of the bad guys. If you watch my channel, you know who that is. I got to say, offensively, I think Toronto is outplaying Montreal here right now.
I would agree. Yeah.
See, Leafs fans, I admit when the Habs aren't playing well or whatever, even if it's the Leafs playing against them.
Oh, my stream jumped ahead. I think I'm in sync with the actual game now. I'm at 4:36.
Oh, geez, you're over a minute ahead of me.
Yeah, I jumped way ahead. Harrison Evans along the corner. Good play. Evans.
Anyway,
Harris shot! Glove down. Ooh. He ripped that, too. That was a good shot.
Yeah, not my favorite thing here, being this far behind, because now I feel like a passenger on a back of a shit wagon or something.
Oh my God, if Rem Pitlick scored that would have been like the goal of the preseason. You might see it in a second, but the puck came in and he went to deflect it like through his legs, and the goalie for the Leafs barely got a toe on it.
Oh, Kelly, that's nice to hear. And listen, he could have done better, but I mean, he also he probably needs to go to Laval to get to that spot. But I think his attitude is great, Slav.
Oh,
I don't think there's
100%.
anything wrong with his attitude.
I think overall, like just the attitude across the team, I think is really good.
I think it's really good. But if we're talking about him and his attitude is fine. So I think if he ends up having to go to Laval, I don't think he's going to have a problem with it.
No, not at all.
What? Who's winning? Yeah, get used to it. No, I'm not getting used to that, and I'll never get used to the Leafs being better than the Habs. And it won't be long. It won't be for much longer. In a couple of years, when Matthews is playing somewhere else, and your team's in a shambles because of the bad contracts and the cap problems that you guys are going to have in a couple of years, for right now. If your team's not way freaking better than ours, then there's something wrong. So I'm not stupid. Now, don't answer that because some people might say, I don't want to hear that. No, I don't think we have to get used to it. I think it's another couple of seasons, and we're going to be looking at you in the rear view mirror.
Oh, Alex Steves, he's out of Notre Dame. Yeah, those rankings are about right for him. He's a good player.
Did I miss anything? Hey, what's with everybody? Oh, we're still holding 49 people. Give a thumbs up if you're having a good time. I hope you are. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing that. We're not going to get any good comments after that Leafs comment? Like, really? So we're in a commercial break here. I don't know about you guys, but I am. Yeah. I don't know you guys.
Uh-oh. Good play, Jordan Harris. Excellent play.
Wonder if this will show better. Here's what I really think. I got to move out of the way, though, for that one. I can't even make that one come out. Damn it. That's Calvin peeing on the Leafs. Nothing I can do to make Oh, well, I'll change it. Let's go back to that. That works. I'm hesitant to do play-by-play because I'm way behind everybody, so.
Slaps on the ice.
No, he's not.
For me, he is. The play to the middle. It's deflected wide. Slav bumps Leaf off him like he's a fly.
Really? There's no new comments in like 5 minutes. What's going on? There. Thank you, Lucas. Lucas, I'm just wondering how many regulars they have. So we've only got, I think, we got a few, but not veterans. There's only a few out there for us. And anyways, it doesn't matter. I mean, these are the kids. It does, even if I'm making a comment about the Leafs, doesn't really matter because this is not the Leafs, right? So it's the same. Well, that guy just went head first into the boards on his own. I mean, it's looking right now, kind of looking like they're on power play. Kelly, well, preseason, I mean, it's just for fun. I mean, for us, for them, it's just about getting ready and them looking at the kids and stuff. It's not all that meaningful. Your team could lose every preseason game and it means nothing. It might mean something, but it doesn't necessarily, right?
Right.
So it's for fun. But when it's the Habs and the Leafs, though, there's always meaning in those games.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of Habs, former Hab, Victor Mete's on the ice right now for the Leafs.
Victor Mete for the Leafs. Oh, Mete, how did you do that? You got to take a shower like constantly to do that. Just joking. But that makes sense. I know that's right. He went there last year, right? Mete's the right talent level. And literally, though, because of their cap, their contract issues, it's hard to afford players. And then when your 3-4 best players have zero heart, I mean, it's got to be really disappointing if you're a Leafs fan. And you can argue about the heart, but I mean, any team that loses 5 years in a row in the first round of the playoffs, and you basically got the 4 same leaders out there, then they have no heart. Argue it any way you want. So. And neither do they have balls, because Matthews was supposed to be playing with his balls out, of which I didn't see that either physically or in the way he played. So
good pursuit out of Hyman.
That's what I think. You want me to tell you what I really think? All right. This must be over the period because I've got 1:20 left.
It is about 11 seconds. 10.
So we'll be getting out of this period 1-0. Toronto. Yep. I mean, that's okay. Still a lot of hockey left. That's one thing. J-Fed says Galchenyuk released from PTO today with Colorado. Not surprised. He should go back to Toronto. Toronto probably needs a guy like that. I thought they fixed him anyway. Don't you remember when the Galchenyuk went there and they said they fixed him? I don't think so.
Yeah, then it turned out he was a double agent for the Canadiens. That was funny.
I wouldn't want to be a Russian player and still be stuck in Russia. They're apparently going and conscripting the KHL players.
I mean, yeah, if they're of age, yeah.
It's crazy. Okay, yeah. It's almost over for me. I just wanted to see how it's going. Well, surprisingly, Matt Murray, I mean, he's done fine. It's almost his bedtime, though.
This is true.
The reason I said that is because there's a few pictures out there of Matt Murray where he looks like he's 60 years old. Like he looks older than me. And yeah, it's like you got to see the picture and you know what I'm talking about. He looks like a senior citizen in nets. But I mean, that's the only thing that Leafs could afford this year was a goalie that looks like he's retired about 30 years ago. But he's holding his own. He's holding his own. He looks good against our kids, which is fine. All right, so let's see. Well, Radical Nicho, you know, I don't mind Leafs fans, but when Leafs fans come in here and go Leafs, go, Habs suck, you know what happens to them? If one of my mods hasn't thrown them out yet, I am.
I didn't even see that until you just brought it up.
I don't feel bad about it either because he's just an asshole to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't go into a Leafs channel and do that. Well, I wouldn't go in and say Habs suck for sure, but I wouldn't say Leafs suck in one of their live streams. I mean, that's just stupid. All right. So we have an intermission for which I am a minute behind. What do you guys want to talk about? Best Canadian team. Calgary, Edmonton, Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal, and the Jets. Aren't we missing one? Aren't there 7? You forgot Winnipeg.
Yeah, we're missing Vancouver.
And Vancouver. Wait, how many teams you got there? We only have 7, so how is this possible? Oh, Winnipeg's there. It's the Jets. Yeah, okay. Not my fault.
You know what's funny? Did you see? I think the Habs posted it on either their Twitter or Facebook or both. What? But it was like a sit down, and they were trying to come up with a nickname for Slav, and it ended up like it was one of those things where you take like the letter, like the first letter of your last name, and then like your birth month or something, and it'll generate a random nickname. And he got Slav the Giraffe. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, too long.
It is. I still like Slavzilla. That's what I'm going to call him.
Slavzilla, is it Habination? Someone calls him Slapshotsky. I like that. I like that better than Slav.
I typed in Slavskorsky.
Slavskorsky. That's even better. Yeah, I don't mind that one. Slav the Raff? You got to explain what that means first. Other than that it rhymes. Are we going to get, what, Pro Toronto? I'm watching a feed where I get, well, I guess I do normally, yeah. So I'm getting, it's Elliot I'm looking at now. What kind of bullshit were they talking about since I'm behind? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't have the
I just noticed Jordy Ben's on the Leafs. I just noticed. So they're showing Sheldon Keefe. So that's somebody who'll be fired. If they show Dubas, that'll be 2.
Yeah, and I sent you that too, that Shanahan's waiting until the end of the season to figure out what he wants to do with Dubas's contract. If they can't make it out of the first round, he's gone.
Yeah, he's going to be evaluated after the season, right? Not before. Well, I mean, the thing is, if I'm Shanahan's boss, I'm telling him the same thing. We're going to do a review after the season. Slavbrowski's 1. I guess we're going with names here. Hey, Corey, how you doing?
I will say
Nick
Robertson looks pretty nice for the Leafs.
You did too.
I will say that. Nick Robertson looks pretty good.
He's good, yeah. Small, though. He's a small player, too. Oh, okay, I get it, Rems. That makes sense now. David says Slowkovsky. Yeah, you're a Leafs fan if you say that. Nothing slow about Slav. You may not think he's doing well, like with scoring and all that, but he's nothing slow about him.
No.
Are the Leafs down to
Arbor
4
too.
defense?
Arbor can move too.
Born to be Habs saying Leafs are down to 4D.
Oh.
I wonder why. What happened?
I don't know. I have no idea. Arbor can move though too, which is kind of scary.
Kenny says, I hear Shane Wright not doing well either. I'm not going to be one that's going to compare Shane Wright and Slavkovsky for the rest of their careers. Not doing that. Slav the Slovak. That's just a little too literal. I don't know. It's also long. Larry, that's a pretty good description of Galchenyuk. Can he be? I mean, he might not. Don't be surprised if he doesn't, and he needs time in Laval. I mean, it's very possible that's what we're seeing. It shouldn't upset anybody, and it shouldn't make people, shit on the guy because of it. Kid's 18. He's 18 years old. Imagine 18, and we're saying, you're a bust because you're not good enough yet. At 18, that's insane.
But no, it's just people that don't know the other details in the game of hockey. Because I mean, like we said, I think right now he's excelling in his work in the corner. He's excelling at using his body. He's moving really well. I mean, like we said, everything else can be coached. But I think he's on a pretty good path right now. I have no issues with him whatsoever.
I think people who are, talking against Slav right now are just, if they're men, it's because they have small penises. And for women, I have no idea what their problem is. So, but I'm sure if you're a guy and you're not, because you have a small dick, you just don't want anybody to know it, and that's what it's about.
Oh, Kelly, me too. I friggin' love Arbor.
Yes, Arbor is. I think Arbor's going to be a fan favorite real quick when he gets here. If he isn't already by the time he arrives, he will be very shortly after.
No, it's funny. Actually, he made a good play to clear a puck out. There's a Leaf guy in front of the net, and the puck bounced off the boards and came back out. And Arbor went in to whack it, and the Leafs fan went like that, went and right off to the corner, got right out of the way.
Hey, listen, if he's coming at me or I'm going in at him, I'm thinking about my life choices at this point. Something wrong. I did something wrong.
He's the sheriff.
For this to happen
You'll
to
be
me.
his sheriff's deputy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good name for him, Sheriff. He's got a sense of duty.
You'll be the sheriff's deputy.
Larry says, KK heading the direction of Galchenyuk. Could be. At least, though, he's got a hell of a good contract to console himself with. Harry says Carl Grunstrom is out, and Ben's out the rest of the game.
You know what I really love about Arbor, though, and we kind of touched on it, is he's like the definition of a team player. Like, he hears something he doesn't like about the team, he'll punch you in the face.
I said a sense of duty.
He'll punch you in the face.
But that's why I said the sheriff is a good name for him, because he's got this sense of duty.
Yeah,
and it's just exactly like that. If he hears the people ragging on the team, the other players ragging on the team, that's the reason he had that fight with the Sens guy. It wasn't that guy that did it, but the team was doing it, and so that's how he settled the score about that. Because I saw him interviewed after. That's what he was saying. Oh yeah.
You want to go shove Cole Caulfield the wrong way? I'm going to punch you in the face. Shove Philip Michaud the wrong way? I'm going to punch you in the face.
Well, that's it. Teams, when Arbor, Gooley, and like you got guys like that in the lineup, Caulfield, you touch Caulfield or you take liberties like that against the smaller guys, literally against anybody, but especially the smaller guys, you're going to pay the price. And once that happens a few times, teams are going to not do it because they know they're going to pay the price. So if they don't want to pay that price, so that's why he's a very important. He's going to end up being a very important player here because of that.
And he's also a gentleman about it, too. Like we saw in the Sens fight. He fought a guy his size, and he let him down to the ice nice and easy.
That's right. He's what's the word? He's a stand-up kind of guy. He may be a tough guy. He may even be mean, but there's a purpose to it. It's not just because he's mean. It's not just he's got that sense of duty. I like that.
It was how my uncle played hockey.
Thanks, Kenny B.
High school. Same type of thing. I mean, my uncle's wasn't as big, at least height-wise, but same type of thing. If someone said shit about his team, he'd let you know he didn't like it. Someone went after his teammates, he would let you know he didn't like it.
Yep. Yeah, every team needs
those type of guys you love to have on your team. You hate to play against them because you're gonna get rocked.
Every team needs guys on the team. Every team needs guys like that, but not if that's all they are. Like if that's it and they're just a goon, I don't agree with that. But you got a guy like Arbor, Knuckles Nyland when he was here. These guys can play hockey. You can't tell me Arbor's not a good defenseman. He's going to end up being he's just tough and mean and all.
And he can move too. Yeah, I mean he can move that frame around too.
Yep. Kelly says Arbor is a violent gentleman. That's a good way to put it, I think.
Yeah.
Gentleman fighter. Okay, why is Larry, why are you explaining that? I don't get it. And it's called what? It's called a chroma key. Instead of green screen because you got to use the green. That's cool. I didn't know that about it. And yeah, the weather reporters, that's what they use. That not anymore now because they actually have video screen. Like they actually see it now. But in our day, when they were doing the weather, and up until not that long ago, they didn't see what they're pointing out. They had to memorize that shit. And so it's a lot easier now being a weather person on TV than it used to be. All right. What do we got going on now? Why are these guys? What's going on there? They're doing were they showing video of before the game started that they were all in, or is that other people in the Canadian national jerseys? Lucas, good idea. Not. That's funny though. Lucas says, Rick, do a weather report between periods. Yeah. I'd have to get a lot better at it than that. Damn it. Just got a little farther behind. This one keeps refreshing and I have to read. Whatever. Cursor, get over there. Get over there. Come on. I'm going to stick Arbor on my cursor.
You're going to need a new one.
Yeah. I think I need a new one already. I just got to get used to it. It's a new setup. I got my new computer in, as obviously. So, it's a totally new setup in front. Well, not totally, but half. I'm getting used to it. So, yeah. Larry, I got to say, you answer with the good information, but are you like a robot like Data? I'm thinking of Data from Star Trek.
I love that.
Montreal and Toronto had on the Summit Series jerseys before the game started. So they were just showing video of that. Okay, thanks for that. Go Habs, go. Kelly asks us, Matt, that means you and me, do we think Hoffman will stay on the top line for a bit? You can go first.
I think it depends. It depends on how camp goes, because I think. But I do think there is a chance Slafkovsky probably plays in the Vol a bit. I do think if he does start to really impress, I think he gets that spot at least for a couple games to see what he can do with Suzuki and Caulfield. But I mean, if not that, then yeah, probably. I don't know who else they'd really stick up there. I mean, the only other really name that pops into my head is Anderson, but I like him better on the second line.
I'm going to say that it could be because if you remember the last, I think 10 games last season, they put Hoffman with Suzuki and Caulfield, and they did well together. That was a good run at the end of the season and all that. So I kind of think that if Hoffman's not traded, which kind of looking like not, I think they might do a more of a rotation kind of a thing, right? Hoffman, Anderson, whoever's hot, I think might go with the kids. It depends. Like I don't know, but I think saying that Hoffman could play with them, he played really well with them last season. So, at the end, not during the season before that, but at the end, so they got some chemistry there. So I think that it's possible. It's possible. Lucas says he could see Anderson playing up there on the first. They had some success with it last season, but Anderson's too streaky. So I think when Anderson is in a streak or bad streak or whatever, or injured because he gets injured a lot, and so I think there's going to be like a kind of a rotation type thing. I just lost my feed. No. Yeah, I think I just no. Okay, got it back. I think I'm now an hour behind, but that's okay. Who's this? Don't people know that I'm busy right now? Hang on, I gotta answer a text.
We're back underway.
No, I gotta answer a text.
No, I'll do play-by-play while you're doing that.
All right. What's that about being live? What? Huh? Back
Game's
game
back.
back.
Play's broken up.
There's a bunch of other. Oh, Kelly had some Anderson news. I haven't heard. I couldn't look all day to see any updates. Anderson skated for the first time today, still nursing an injury. That's what's up with Andy. You gotta be a team. From Sarah Savard. That caught me as being really funny. I don't know why. Anderson might be there to suit up for the. To sit up for the kid. What? To
sit
up or suit up?
He corrected it. Stick up.
To stick up. Oh, okay. But I mean, I love Anderson. Everyone knows I love Anderson, but he's streaky, right? So I think he's gonna, bounce around from different lines because of it. When do I think the next cuts will be? If not, I think there'll be some cuts maybe even after tonight. But if not tonight, after the next game, I don't think they can go a lot of games with this kind of a lineup. I don't know why I'm looking there. I don't know why they, I don't think they can. By the way, when the second period started, I think at some point the next game, maybe
good stop. Another good stop.
But that's it, and I think they have to start getting more of the regular guys in there. So, I think another game or two, and you're going to see a lot of cuts because there's still like 70 guys in camp. So they got to bring it down. I think you're going to see like 10, 20 guys go after this game or the next game. Mm-hmm. Plus, if I'm not wrong, the Rocket, I think their camp opens on Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure. But so as those camps open up, their guys are going to be shifted out.
Watch. You're behind me. So they're going to pay into the Habs bench. And you're going to see, all right, average size looking NHL. And then they get to Auburn. It's like the friggin' Hulk. compared to everybody else. It's kind of funny.
I haven't seen it yet. Icing call on Toronto.
It's coming up.
I got 1854 on mine.
Holy Moses!
What time? How much?
Slavkovsky killed a guy.
What do you got? I'm looking for that. What do you got on the clock?
18:09.
Okay, not as bad as I thought.
Oh my lord! Slavkovsky just ran somebody over.
One thing's amazing about this, they're talking about the 72 Summit. They're not talking all Leafs and how they're not all sucking leaf. Well, I won't say the word, but you know what I mean. That's kind of amazing.
Did you see Slav's hit?
No, not yet. I'm at 1841. There's a stoppage in play. It's kind of like we're doing two different games.
Oh, they might be. They might be about to show that pain on the bench.
Yeah. Oh, Willie Styles is out there. Willie Styles. They got Yarncroc playing defense tonight now.
Arbor's shot nearly trickled through. Had a little zip on
I missed everything. I didn't see the hit from Slav. Nothing.
Oh, dude, he destroyed a guy.
I know I missed that.
I mean, he hit him so hard, the kid left his feet. The kid that got hit, he went flying.
But I would have seen that, so.
It would have been kind of close to the bottom of the screen. That's why he might have missed it.
Damn it.
Smoked the kid. Arbor's shot on just wide. Arbor's got some zip on that wrist shot there. He can fire the puck.
He's got offense in him too. He led his junior team in the playoffs last season. 18 points in 17 games. I mean, that's offense.
Yeah. No, he gets some zip on the puck there.
I swear, how did I miss that hit? And they didn't talk about it? Oh well. Disappointing.
Oh,
they showed it on. No, that's not it. That's the same one. I don't know. All right. All right. I know we're not very entertaining right now. What the hell's going on with us? Oh, look! I'm still lucky. I didn't lose my stream. I thought it was going to be gone, but knock wood. I always knock my head when I say that because my head is made of wood.
Hold on, to Montembeau.
What?
I was doing a little play-by-play. Leafs for buzzing. Monty held the puck.
Not a ton of shots. The offense is there was one goal. Monty has closed the door so far.
That's a good play by who's wearing 47?
That's a good question. I don't know. Used to be Stefan Lebeau. That's the name that came to my head, but I went, that's like a long time ago.
Well, it was Radulov's number 2.
Eh?
It was Radulov's number 2.
Yeah, I think of Lebeau.
Whoever it was made a great play to block a pass. Ooh, Heineman lost it. Here's Harris. In and around Emil Heineman.
Oh yeah, there's
Weidman.
Leskinen?
Yeah, that's who it is, Otto Leskinen.
But that's not the number he had last time. He must have changed his number. He wasn't 47. Save Monty.
Slavkovsky with a full head of steam. Oh, I thought he was going to hit somebody. Oh, Iber's out there too. Oh, boy.
Yeah, you got to do a little more of that, by the way, because you got the game way ahead of me.
Slav. Oh, good outlet pass. He's Rem Pitlick. Overskated the puck. He's carried back in. Iber closing in. Iber. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a hit. He didn't, but a good play to force it to the outside. The shot got blocked. Shedeman fires it out of the zone. As far as center. Here's Slavkovsky. Throws it on net. It's out in front. Rem Pitlick, the backhand. Habs still got it. The shot. Oh, come on. You got to put it in there.
I don't know. What happened to the offense? Both teams. I mean, there's no offense. There's no scoring.
Arbor. Over to his defensive partner. I can't tell who it is. Oh, it's Jordan Harris. Arbor. Walks the line. Good puck protection. Gets taken down. Probably caused a small earthquake when he hit the ice.
Sorry.
Oh, the puck's loose. Oh.
Born to be a Habs says Stefan LeBeau scored 92 goals in junior one year. He was a good player. He was a really good player.
You know what's kind of scary? When Slav starts getting his feet moving, he flies. Like, you can't stop him. If you get in front of him, you're just going to get trampled.
No,
that's scary looking.
He's on the screen now.
He takes like 2 strides and he's flying.
Oh, I might have to go answer. Hello. Okay, hang on a second. I'll let JNL come get it. Hey, are you going to be able to bring it upstairs to the door? Second floor. And you go up on the right, and I'll be at the door. I'll let you in now. I gotta my son is a phone being delivered. I gotta go get that. So you take over for a minute, and I'll be right back.
Absolutely. Yeah, Larry, Matthews and Marner aren't playing tonight.
You're not here, are you? Okay, we managed. Come on. Oh boy. My next one. They can hear me, so I shouldn't swear, because if I swear, they'll hear me. Be back in a sec. There we go. I am back. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm back anyway. All right. Haven't heard of Matthews and Marner are playing tonight. Nope. Haven't heard their names called so far. No, they would be. You'd have seen them. No, it looks like it's the first 2 games of preseason. If you're going to see the young people, it's going to be these 2 games, maybe 3 games, and then the vets will start filling in the roster. They'll fill the roster with them. So yeah, I don't think Matthews and Martin are out there.
No,
definitely would have seen them.
Oh God, how'd that not go in? Mayshar looks really nice.
Mayshar
I really
looks,
like what I'm seeing out of Mayshar.
Yeah, Mayshar I could see being here next year. I really can.
Absolutely.
Kid's got some skill. He'll play in
He's
Laval.
got a really high hockey IQ too. Like he's got really good HUD.
He was going to play in the OHL this year, but they're already. He's going to Laval this year. He's impressed. So
he looks really good. Yeah. He's got great hands too.
He can stick handle. He's got a great shot. I mean, you know why they picked him.
Pretty quick too.
You can tell why. Like seeing him here, you can tell why they picked him second in the first round, the second pick.
Yeah.
It wasn't a wasted pick. The kid's got some potential.
Pretty quick too. Yeah. He's really good on his skates. It looks like he works really hard too.
I mean, the only thing the kid's missing is size.
Yeah.
He's a little small, but I mean, he makes up for it with skill.
Mm-hmm. And he's not afraid to go into the corner either. There's been a few instances here where he's gone in there to try to work the puck away.
He's not, and it's a good thing. This is one of the good things about all the size we've got here now is guys like that will make it and contribute well because you're gonna have protection.
Mm.
That's what it's all
out
about.
There on the power play.
That's what it's all about. Boom. Hey, Draper, yeah, obviously, hopefully Montreal wins, but it's preseason. It doesn't really matter. As I was saying earlier, they could lose all the preseason games, and it doesn't mean a thing. And the same thing as they could win all preseason games, and it doesn't mean a thing necessarily, right? We're on a power play? Not here. I don't see it. Oh, that might be it there. Oh, yeah, that was the penalty right there.
We could set up on the power play. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'd like to see a goal come here. Hooking. That was hooking? I guess that's what it was. I mean, I didn't see him out on the street corner trying to flag down car. Like, that's not hooking.
Heineman.
That's an old joke.
It's Weidman. Damn it! Set up.
I think in the goal they had against Jersey was a power play goal. What time you got on your clock?
11 minutes.
11 minutes.
Yep.
I went from being like under a minute behind, now I'm a minute 20. How the hell did that happen? I might as well be like, I can go back tomorrow. And jeez. It sucks. I still get to watch the game at least, and I'll talk to you guys. So since I can't see the game at the same time he can, send me some comments and we'll chat. Just don't tell Matt about it.
Ooh, nice little play by Arbor there to keep the zone.
Besides, he doesn't do much play-by-play, so there's plenty of open air here to talk. That was a shot at Matt's play-by-play.
As I was in the middle of play-by-play.
It was poorly timed, maybe, but I take it there was no power play goal because it's almost over the power play. So. That sucks.
They had a hard time setting it up. Arbor's out there now, though.
The sheriff's in town. Well, that didn't work. Nobody wants to talk to me, so I'll just go home. So have a good night, everybody. Habs aren't. I mean, not Habs. Leafs aren't scoring anymore. I'm a brick wall. Hello? Is this thing on? Anybody hear me? Speaking of old ones, that's an old one. Not just me. I know I'm an old one. Come on, somebody talk to me.
Arbor flips it in, goes off for change.
Is there anybody in the room still?
Change too.
30 people. That's all we're holding. I know it's been boring lately. Sorry. I apologize. One of those nights, things get in the way. But I'm here now. Talk to me, please. We're about halfway. Well, we're halfway through the game. A little over halfway through. The shots from the past are 15-15. And it's a 1-0 game for Toronto. Guru, talk to me.
Arbor's
Hey, talk to me. Thank you, Guru. Monty looks not too bad as the game goes on. But don't you find that was Monty's kind of thing? He might have let up a bad goal, sometimes two, and then he got good. And it's kind of like that. He's got to get over that initial. It reminds me of he's the hockey version of Steve Rogers for the Expos back in the day. That first inning for Rogers, that's where the game was decided. If he got through that, he was almost unhittable. But that first inning, and anybody who remembers Blue Monday, that's what happened on Blue Monday. Is Monty still in net? It's only, well, it's still not even halfway through on my clock, but halfway. They usually do 30 minutes.
Holy smokes, Arbor's that guy with the work behind the net.
Since it's past that, he might not be now. Just look at the number. I can't see his number from here.
Arbor just had a nice sequence behind the net.
I didn't see it because it hasn't happened for me yet.
Really good defensive sequence.
I'm really liking Arbor. I think the longer Edmondson is out, the better it is for Arbor. Mm-hmm. And I got to say, remember before the preseason started or the training camp, we talked about Arbor a few times, and I thought that he would be ready next year and all that. Man, he's ahead of what I thought. He's better.
Well, like I said when we spoke after the Ottawa game,
yeah.
I think we might have underrated him just a little bit.
Yeah,
I still think he has more to show, but I think we underrated him a little bit.
He's pretty good. I mean, he's not going to be an all-star, but you're also not hurting in any way. Well, if you're the opponent, you might be hurting. But having him in the lineup, I mean, he's not hurting you. He's doing he's got talent. I really thought he was I kind of thought he was a one-trick kind of pony. I really did. When the other 2 years ago was when he first came up, or was it last year that we in camp? It was last year, I guess. Yeah. But I mean, this guy's got a lot more to his game than just a physical game.
Mm-hmm. And he's still working on it too. And I mean, you can see that. It's plenty evident.
Well, he's 18. He's or 19, 20. No, he's 21. But he's still only 21. He's still going to get better. And he's not a bust because I think he's NHL ready now. Or just almost there. Plus, I think he was undrafted, right?
They just showed a graphic. Arbor's name in Scrabble is a 27-point word. His last name.
Yeah, the way it's not if you spell it Jack-eye in English, but if you spell it the way it's spelled, yeah, that's a great word for. I saw that somewhere else too, where someone said that on Twitter, I think.
Oh, Poulin's in net. They just swapped the goalies.
Yeah, as soon as there was a stoppage in play. They switch, Lucas. They switched now. Kibby, actually, he was injured last year. Wrist. He had wrist surgery in the off season, and he's just like started. Like, I'm not sure when he was officially cleared to play, but it wasn't that long ago. So, yeah, what we saw last year, where I thought he was impressive to me, he was doing that with I don't know which wrist. I don't know which hand he does that with. But one of his wrists was operated on. I said that just like so nonchalantly, like,
Mhm.
I don't know. Kelly, isn't it amazing? These kids at that age, they've got that kind of swagger's a good way to put it. But Coach Marty said that he's going to bring swagger back, and he has. Look at that. I got the Scrabble thing now, just now. 27 points for, and that's if you don't land on, like, if it's not on a double or triple.
Yeah.
Anthony, the score is still 1-0 for Toronto. There's somewhere around 7 minutes left in the second, and the shots are tied at 15. There's not a lot of shots when you consider we're over halfway through. Born to be Habs, same age and same thing. I don't know why I left the brick wall up. I like the look of it.
Take the draw against Willie Styles.
Started out as a bit exciting. It's come down to being a bit of a boring game. I don't know about you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys agree? Would you agree?
Definitely a little bit.
Do we think Golkovsky will score? Well, he will eventually. Seriously, to ask that question on his second preseason game ever in the NHL, it's like, give the kid a break.
Why is Nylander taking faceoffs?
No idea. No neck guard on Poulin. Isn't that required? I think so, isn't it? Hey, there's no neck guard on Poulin.
Nick Robertson to the box for tripping.
Matt, what's with that? Did you notice the goalie's has no neck coverage? How is that?
I don't know. It must just be optional then, right? I mean, if it was required, he'd have to have one.
No, ever since Clint Malarchuk, I don't think it's been optional. And you're talking a long time ago. Ever since Clint Malarchuk, even if you play amateur, even if you play old-timers hockey, you have to wear something on your neck.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that since pre-Clint Malarchuk injury. Anybody out there know about that? Carey did have a neck guard.
Hit like flying in. Oh.
Kelly, that was Clint Malarchuk. I saw that live when it happened. I wasn't live at the game, but I mean, it was on TV. You never forget that.
No, I was watching when it happened to Zednik too. That was scary.
Yeah, I saw that one too. Kelly agrees, not a very exciting game. Yeah, there was a lot of blood. It was kind of, and I was young. I don't remember what year it was, but I was not old.
It was in the 70s, right?
I'm not sure. If it was late or in the early 80s.
Yeah.
I want to say in the early 80s. But it might have been the very late 70s. I'm not sure, but it was somewhere in that ballpark. Power play for Montreal. Did they get anything?
Not yet. They're still having trouble trying to set up. Now they are set up. For about
Clinton
3
Larchuk
seconds.
was 89. Oh, it's later than I thought. It was 1989. I thought, though, Nathan, by the way, thanks for that information. I thought it was mandatory to have something ever since then. Oh, my feed refreshed. Do you feel better now, feed? Are you refreshed? I don't really appreciate it. Born to be happy. Yeah, Buffalo was Montreal against Buffalo. I believe it was a Montreal game. Or it was a playoff game then. If it wasn't a Montreal game, it was a playoff game. But I tend to think if I was watching it, it was because it was a Habs game.
Ooh, good pinch from Arbor.
You use a floating type like Rawhead. Yeah, well, at least that one. You have to have at least that floating one, like you say, the floppy one. You have to have that. I thought you have to.
Well, I know some goalies too, like Price, I think, wore one. There's a thing that you can put. It's I forget what it's made out of, but there's a it's one that like you Velcro around your neck.
Yeah, that's what I had. Because when that happened, so the next time I started playing hockey, old timers hockey, I had to buy one of those. No choice. You had to have one to go on the ice, or you weren't allowed on the ice. Kibby, I don't know the Borja Salming incident. I might, but I don't remember. What was that? Petty, what's my opinion on Slav for now? Like, what should it be? He's a bust. He's horrible. Like, what should it be? Throat guards are not mandatory. I always thought they were. Kevlar is what it's made of, the one I had. What's the name of the guy with the green headphones?
Hello.
His name is Matt. That's the name of the guy with the green headphones. Yeah, I don't remember the Borja Salming one. Oh, I do remember that. I didn't see it, but I do. I remember seeing all the stitches after. Oh my God, I do remember that. Yeah, that's scary. Imagine getting stepped on with a skate.
Yeah, did he basically have like his face cut in half?
He had just, it's hard. Well, if you look at Borja Salming now, you see the scars in his face. That's what it's from. Petty, I think I'm agreeing with you. What I'm seeing from him isn't horrible or anything, but I think he's looking like he might need to be in Laval. I've said it a couple of times on this live stream already. Kibby, we're dating you're looking on the video, I'm dating myself. But I tried dating myself, but I don't know. I didn't get along with myself. There was no chemistry. Anthony, we're talking about Slav. No, I don't know. I think if he's not, how do I want to put it? I mean, it depends on his training camp. If he doesn't really wow them, I don't know. I think he goes to Laval. I don't think they give him the whole season. I don't know what did I touch? Oh, I don't think he gets the whole season to before they determine where he should be. So
Offside.
I still find it hard to believe it's up to the player. I was sure they passed a rule. And listen, maybe that rule was only for everybody under the NHL or non-professional players, amateurs. It might have been only for that, but I was sure it was NHL goalies. But what I guess is that, like, who was Nathan said, it just makes sense, and that's why most do it. That's probably the actual truth. It makes sense to do it, so they do it. So what it means is Kevin Poulin, he don't have no sense, man.
I know the visors are mandatory, but they've been mandatory for a while.
Yeah, the visors, yeah.
What was it? Johnny Boychuk, I think. He never wore one, but he got his eye cut. That's why he had to retire. He got a skate blade right to the eyeball. That's scary.
Yeah. So where are we? This period must be almost over. Is it over for you?
2:15. 2:15.
I can't believe there's like there's no offense to this game. There's no excitement to this game. This is a very disappointing game. I mean, it's a preseason game, but still. Are you gonna turn back?
Been a lot of wipeouts, both teams. I don't know if there's a problem with the ice or just guys don't have their skating legs.
Yeah, probably a combination of the two.
Yeah. Probably right.
Wow.
Nope.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's surprising me about that. The neck thing. Who was the Hab player who got hit in the throat? That's Richard Zednik. Oh no.
Oh, that was
Oh, what's his name?
He almost died too, right?
Yeah. Sheldon something. I can't remember his last name.
Was it Sheldon? I don't know.
Pretty sure it was. And it's not Sheldon Canagieser. And you have to be an old person to know who Sheldon Canagieser is. Sheldon, somebody out there knows.
I don't think it was Sheldon. It was Trent McCleary.
Oh. Sheldon Trent McCleary. That the thing is, it's not very well known that his real first name is Sheldon, but I happen to know that, so that's why. Yeah, I went to different schools with that guy. So
Trent Kenneth McCleary. I don't see Sheldon in there, but
it's Trent Sheldon McCleary. They spelled Kenneth wrong. Sheldon.
Yeah, I remember. I've seen replays of that. He almost died, right?
Yeah, I saw that again. Another game I was watching.
Because it like completely crushed his windpipe.
Actually, I might have been working, so I was listening to. I was delivering pizza. I think I was listening to that game.
Yeah, because the puck crushed his windpipe. They had to like intubate him.
Yeah, thank God for the team doctor who got like the quickness of their reaction saved his life, and they didn't hesitate. They got him up to the Montreal General Hospital, which was just up the hill at the time because the Forum is just down the hill from the hospital. So the closeness to the hospital and the quick reaction by the Dr. Mulder saved his life.
Oh yeah, it's 2-0. Malgin got lost in the middle.
It's 2-0. I see the power play just about to happen. So yeah.
Yeah, just no communication from the D guys. I left Malgin wide open in front of the net.
Well, when you kind of think of it, if that's what's going on, that's what our season's going to look like, right? The D letting us down as far as giving up goals, and that's what's going to happen. So anybody thinking they're going to make the playoffs, they're not, because you're going to see a lot of breakdowns on D. I mean, you're already seeing it in these games here. At least I think that's what's going to happen, right? I didn't see the goal yet. It didn't happen yet for me. It didn't happen. It didn't really happen. It's 1-0. I didn't see it. Nathan,
and that's the end of the period.
That Trent McClure, was that a Sunday game? If it was a Sunday game, I was working. Delivering pizza. I see. I just saw the goal, and but I mean, I won't forget it because it was like we were, even though we didn't see it, just Habs fans, we were just really. I don't know, scared is the right, but it was very upsetting to hear even on the radio. Born to be a Hab, give it a couple of years, 2-3 years. We're going to start seeing the beginning of the final product. They're not there yet. Now, Poulin, if I'm correct, he was the ECHL goalie last year and got promoted because of all the injuries, got promoted to Laval. So there's that. Nathan, yeah. Even like if you're listening on the radio, you got quiet because it was really scary. I mean, literally, we thought the guy was going to die. I mean, he was very close to it. So, and not that he was like a super talented player or anything like that. He was a grinder, but it didn't matter. Period just ended for me. So that's the end of the period for me anyway. So let's talk. Oh, they just praised the Maple Leafs. I'm wondering what. That's not true for the Habs goalies. They just said something about the goalies. I just realized they're praising the Maple Leafs. Because of course they are. It is. What is this? Sportsnet? Yeah. All right. So what else we got going on? Let me think what's going on for me. I got to start working on the season preview because that's we're getting to the point where there's a week. Let's put it this way: there's a week in between the last game of the preseason and the start of the season. So I kind of planning that some of these videos are going to be then when we'll have a better idea of who's going to be here, who's not, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm probably going to do, I think I said in my video I wasn't going to, but I think I'm going to do another points prediction video because I don't think I did a good job on the last one. And I was trying to be conservative, and I don't think I was enough. So I'm thinking of doing that. There's a season preview. There is going to be, I don't have my list here. There's a few videos that I always do every year. Those are going to come up soon. Hey, Coulter, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm doing good. I'm hanging in. It's a boring game tonight, so it is what it is. Getting hungry, though. Jeez, I should have eaten before. I was so busy today. I thank God I had lunch, but I didn't have supper yet, and I'm hungry. So there's that. But otherwise, it's been a good day. Yeah, I got a green screen. Yeah, that's definitely a green screen behind me. I had it for a while, but I had my laptop wouldn't run it, and I bought a new computer. But it took a while till I got the operating system going. I just got it going yesterday, so that's why. So all season, instead of seeing, basically my set will be for videos and for the For most of the games, I'll probably have the green screen behind me. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's not hard to set up or anything. It doesn't take that long. So, Hey, Devin, how you doing?
What's going on, Devin?
What kind of computer? Oh, a PC, but it was I bought all the parts and I had a friend put it together. Hey, thank you, Kibby. I appreciate that. Kibby just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. Oh, no problem for that. For the chat, come in. We do that. We do all the games, and I probably pay too much attention to the chat than I should. But that was kind of my thing when I started doing live streams, is that I didn't want to miss any comments, and it gets harder as the more people in the room. But I try. So yeah, it's important to me for that. Besides, we got Matt to do play-by-play, which he doesn't do, but that's kind of just another. It's just another knock at Matt. That's what we do here. Coulter, I appreciate that. I know I appreciate that.
Thank you, Coulter.
Besides, if you subscribe, you can get notified. You might forget, or there's whatever. We do all the games. I've got a pre-game show in the regular season that starts an hour before the game, and videos. I don't do as many videos as I used to, but I think I do better ones. So there's that. And the better ones take time, so I can't do as many. All right, so we're going to have a third period coming up soon enough. But in a boring game, though. I hope the third period's better. And for any Leafs fans that are here, it's not a boring game because the Habs are losing. It's a boring game because it's a boring game. Called it. Yeah, I just hit the 3,200 the other day. It's still slow. I grow slowly because of my age. I'm a bit old for YouTube, so it takes longer, but it is what it is. It doesn't stop me from doing the games. I'm pretty consistent. I don't miss too many during the season. I think last year, what did we miss? 2 games, I think. And that was horrible.
I know we didn't do the Blackhawk games.
We didn't do the Blackhawk game, but we did both Winnipeg games that we weren't going to, but we did them. We missed one Blackhawk game, and the second one came when Marty St. Louis was already the coach. That's why we gave up on that. So I think I missed one game because of personal reasons. I think I missed one game. And I think that's it. 2 games we didn't do. So, yeah. Oh, Devin, you're out. You're in the Maritime. How's it going out there? How's it going out there for you and for? I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I've had a really crazy day, and I feel bad that I didn't ask how. I know there's a lot of people from the Maritimes that watch this channel, and I hope everybody's recovering. I know it's not easy for a lot of people, and I know some people were lucky and it wasn't too bad, but yeah. I just hope everybody's doing okay.
Yeah, I've been meaning to text Delaney to see how he did.
Because it's pretty shitty, man.
Florida's getting hammered too. Have you seen any of the video from Florida yet?
I have. I saw a little bit.
Sledgehammered.
They're getting what I saw was scary bad. So I can imagine because it's what the Maritime got hit with was, I think, very similar, and it's the worst we've ever gotten hit in Canada, anywhere in Canada with a hurricane. That was the worst hurricane, or at least the storm surge and all that was the worst ever, and the damage, and it's the worst. So,
yeah, they're saying that depending on the aftermath of Ian, it's going to be like Florida's worse than San Andrew, way back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and listen, and it's not because I want to be a shit, but I mean, kind of get used to it. That's going to be kind of the storms of the future. They're not going to get any better. I mean, maybe not every single one's going to be that bad, but it's going to be more often.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't envy anybody living in those areas because, it's bad enough with what we call normal, but now it's worse because of climate change and everything. So.
Oh yeah. Luckily, my uncle's in Maine at his summer place, but he in the winter he's in Tampa. So.
Yeah.
I know they're getting pounded.
Yeah, I know. I saw a little bit of video. It's horrible.
He's got his hurricane shutters are up down there, and he's on an upper floor. I think if I remember correctly, the 3rd floor of his condo complex. So
not so bad. I mean, he won't get flooded.
But yeah, there's areas there that have like 15 feet of water.
Like, I'm sure.
It's almost Florida, covered. It's like halfway up fire trucks.
But Florida, areas. I mean, they're ripe for flooding. I mean, Florida's going to be underwater in the next 20 years. Like, literally, it's not a joke. They're going to be underwater. So Nathan is saying, wait, many here in Nova Scotia, 3 to 5 days, no power. And then many have, I'm not sure what OT is, back since Tuesday. Coulter just said he's amazed Florida is still around, to be honest. One of these days, it's what I was just saying. They're going to be underwater. I don't think there's a doubt. BL says 4-hour gas lineups for generators. That's insane. Climate change, yeah. Global warming is not really, if I'm correct, not the right way to put it anymore. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is. The storms are worse, and they're going to continue to be worse. It's not going to get better. We've gone past the point. If we're not past, we're right there at the point of being able to do anything about it, to reverse it. We've gone past, so we're definitely never going back to what we consider normal. Almost 500,000 without power at one point. That's crazy, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's like kind of the beginning of the storm season, isn't it? So you might not be done yet. That's scary right there.
Yeah, I saw it too in Florida. Like a couple of tornadoes touched down, and they were throwing like airplanes around.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah. I didn't see any of that. I saw the water, but still. Devin saying we're all doing all right. The Prime Minister was out there today, and the Army is here to help. Yeah, that I saw. That the Army's coming, or there to help out, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what else? What choice you got but to pull together to get through it? It's crazy.
Absolutely. You know what I find kind of stupid though? Like I can't believe some of the like the news people are down there right in the middle of the storm. Like
it's like a challenge. It's like one of those stupid kids challenges on social media. Who can be out there longer, and not getting blown away. Now they're getting blown away.
There was one reporter that was out on a balcony down in Florida in the middle of the storm. I'm like, me and my mom looked at each other. We're like, what in the like?
One gust of wind, you're gone, buddy. Gone.
That's smart.
Yeah,
you're in the middle of a Category 5 hurricane. Let me just go out on the balcony real quick.
Yeah, no, smart's not the word to use here. No.
You couldn't pay me enough money to do that.
Calder says, I remember visiting Miami the first time. The tall hotels are like a foot away from the shore in the harbor. I can't believe they are even there. I haven't been to Miami since, I want to say early 70s. It's got to be the early 70s last time we went as a family. We used to go there every year on vacation. So, yeah, I don't know what it's like today. BL says his sister was told she wouldn't get her power back till October 3rd. Jesus, that's crazy. That's like the ice storm back here in 97. I want to say 97. The ice storm. I didn't have power for I think 11 days. So, yeah, that was fun. Where's Point Pilet? I've not heard of that. There was that teacup thing there, that formation, the rock formation, that went into the water.
I saw that. Yeah, that's long gone.
That's crazy. That's crazy when that gets like that's been there for like how long? Like maybe billions of years, could be. It's gone now. The Earth was generally fine for billions and billions and billions of years until about 100 years ago, and the industrial age really happened, and we ruined the planet in about 100 years. Went from good to practically unlivable at this point. You came here for hockey, and you got doom and destruction. That's what happens. Time to invest in solar panels. Yes and no. Apparently, now I don't know the validity of this. I tend to suspect it might be right because it's the same thing with the electric cars. And they need to check into this to see. I don't know if it's true or not. The manufacturing of solar panels and electric cars may be worse for the environment than running like for a car, running a gas-powered car over the lifetime of the car. It may be making the thing might be worse than not having it around. So I don't know. That's a bit of a conspiracy theory thing. So I don't know. Talking Doom with Rick and Matt. That's it. Talking Doom.
See, these people are insane too. Hurricane chasers.
From Dominican Republic to Cape Breton are now in Sarasota. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's... You know what? They're important, though. When you think about it, the data that they get, the things that they learn, it's actually really important. So they may be crazy, but they do something that's necessary.
No, I mean, absolutely. But it's just like, I don't know. I couldn't go on a plane and fly into the middle of a hurricane for any.
Well, they're using drones now for that, aren't they?
I saw drones. There are chasers in Florida that flew into Ian. And there's a video from the inside of the plane, and the fucking thing was shaking like a mother.
In my head, I'm thinking of Woody Woodpecker, you know? That's what's going on in the guy's head to do that.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I'd like to see his insurance. Seriously? Hey, Kenny B, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And good luck, in the draw.
Those reporters that go out in the hurricanes, too, must have a hell of a... They got to have some sort of nice life insurance policy or something, or health insurance policy to do that.
You got to be crazy. Straight up crazy. Lucas, the time to act has... not that we can't still do something, but the time to really act... You know, the truth is, they knew all this shit in the 70s. They knew where we were going. That was when it was time to stop it, but too late. Bye-bye. Meshar is going to the AHL. That he was going to go to the OHL. They didn't really have room for him to get a lot of ice time, but his play in the rookie camp and this camp has, I guess, has impressed them, and he's going to be starting in the AHL, from what I understand.
Mm-hmm. We're back underway for period number 3.
Nathan says, and this is a good point, do not forget the people who get near the high waves in a storm. Like, that's stupid. Just right there. One big surge, and you're gone. The black, slick rocks on the shorelines in storms, a death wish. That's what the black is, right? It's their blood. Bleh. Seriously. Oh, it refreshed. I wonder why it got louder. It refreshed on me again. Oops, I need that over here. Oh man, Lucas, can you imagine what turbulence is when you're flying in? Although if you get in the eye, though, apparently it's really calm. And that's probably what, you get in. That's the hard part, but I think it's really calm in the center.
It is, yeah.
Third period is
you got it. There's footage of the storm chasers in Florida. I saw it on the news. They're like in the middle of like the eye wall, and they were shaking. Or like, I wouldn't like. I don't know how you don't wear a neck brace in that. Like they've been shaking that bad.
Yeah, I'm not doing that ever. That's for sure. Like
that's taking turbulence to a whole nother level.
What I have an idea. Instead of Jeff Bezos going up in a rocket to space, why don't they just send him to the middle of a hurricane? Elon Musk too.
They have Alex Kerfoot playing defense too. The Leafs.
They got Kerfoot playing defense.
Mm-hmm.
Calgren, wasn't that the guy that gave up? No, that's the wrong goalie. Wrong team.
There.
Sportsnet was very happy to put up that graphic that Montreal had 55 points last year, the fewest in the NHL.
Leafs starting to buzz a little bit.
Rob, tax him would be a good thing, Calter. Yeah, tax him and tell him if you don't pay the tax, we're sending you into the eye of a hurricane. Turbulence is when the Leafs lose in the first round again. No, they're not even making it. That's going to be turbulence.
Robertson.
The front office is going to be in turbulence at the end of this season.
Held in by Giordano, fires a pass. It goes
into
the balcony.
Yarncroc and Kerfoot both playing defense.
They're one of the guys too that they were showing on the plane in the middle of the hurricane was near the window. There's like lightning flashes right outside the window too.
I think I saw that video on Twitter. I think I saw something about that on Twitter anyway.
Friggin' nuts.
What time you got on the clock for the game?
17:35.
I'm like 55 seconds behind, but it'll soon be a minute and 20 seconds because that's what seems to happen.
It's a bit of an odd man rush. Good breakup.
Two 2-0 Toronto. They're only up by 2 shots, but they're up by 2 goals as well. So those 2 shots that they are ahead of Montreal, those are both goals. Isn't that lovely? I don't mind Montreal losing to Toronto. I don't, because Toronto's a better team than Montreal right now. So, all you Leafs fans, if you're any Leafs fans out there, I didn't say that. You prove it. No, but seriously, at this point, obviously Toronto's a better team in the regular season. You don't need heart in the regular season to win. And it's a good thing because Toronto doesn't have any, so... Oh, rare double cough. So I dare say it's about 16 and a half minutes to go here in the third period. It doesn't look like it's any more exciting, though, the game. Game doesn't look very exciting. I kind of hope that we're not like that again. I can't see under Coach Marty that we're going to get a lot of games like that. Like at the beginning of last season under Coach Tom. I mean, it's some of the most boring games I've ever had to watch. And I hope we don't get that again. This game is kind of like that. Oh. Come on. Get it out of there.
Ooh, good pass. Ah! Shots deflected wide.
Lucas, it would be nice to not be shut out by the Leafs. Yeah, it would be really nice.
Oh, BL, I was just about to say the same thing. Aaron Judge did just hit 61.
I thought Judge hit 61 the other day. Someone put that in the live stream in the chat.
No. He almost did. He flew out to the warning track.
Oh, okay. But someone did put that, so I thought that was the other day. So, but then he has to catch McGuire, right?
I mean, he'd have to hit another. No, Bonds has the record at like 73.
Oh, Bonds now. That's right. So he's
but
not.
But if he hits 62, he'll have the American League record.
And how many games?
He just tied the American League record.
How many games does he have to try to catch Bonds?
After this, I want to say maybe 6 or 7.
He's not catching Bonds.
No.
So on your phone, are you watching baseball? Is that what you're doing?
No, I had the hockey game.
Oh, that you're watching the hockey game there. Oh, okay.
Yep. Oh, they just cut away from the hockey game to show the home run.
Did they?
Yep.
I gotta watch Toronto that too. So they are playing systems tonight instead of reads. Nathan, it's not really a joke, right? If you remember what he said about that in his conference, it wasn't that every player on the team was going to play that concept style, right? He said the best players on the team, right? So it's not for everybody. So there is system that they're playing, but it's just not like it's complicated, I guess. I'm not explaining it well, but he said it was for the best players to use their skill. So if you're not a skilled player, you're playing in a system of some sort. And anyways, it's preseason. It's all the young kids. I'm not reading anything into this at all. Bonds doesn't count anyway. Drugs. And why you think none of them today are you really? Okay. Oh, they finally cut to it. And I'm not saying Judge is using steroids or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm pretty sure there's guys doing it still. Oh, why is Austin Matthews there?
Fernando Tatis got hit for it.
What's that?
Fernando Tatis, the shortstop for the Padres, got hit for steroids.
Oh, did he? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there you go.
And the funny thing is, too. Oh, wait a minute! Shot! Oh, rebound! Get the. They had an empty net. And they couldn't put it in.
What empty net? Leafs don't have an empty net.
Well, I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah, still. Why would they have an empty net? They didn't pull a goalie. That's not what you mean.
No, the goalie came out to try to make a save.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's a nice setup, too. Uriah, get on the doorstep. You know, it's funny, too, when Tatis got caught. He was trying to play it off like it was a medication because he had ringworm or something. And like a whole bunch of doctors were like, yeah, no, that's not something that would ever be prescribed for ringworm. And it was just hilarious.
What's steroids for ringworm? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
Hey Kelly, have a good night. I hope you're feeling better in the morning as well.
Good night, Kel. Good to see you.
Oh, there I saw what you. It just happened. Yeah. How's Slavkovsky doing tonight? Well, he hasn't got a point, so I imagine that's what everyone wants to know. I'm not watching close enough. How's Slav doing?
I mean, he's moving well. He's trying to make plays. He's had 2 golden opportunities to score, but no points yet. But I mean, he's using his size well. You know, he's certainly protecting the puck well. Points just haven't come yet. But I haven't seen. I mean, nothing negative. I mean, he you know, I haven't seen anything that's made me really change my opinion one way or the other.
No, it's too early for that anyway. Hey, enjoy the dream life. How you doing? Been a while. Good. If I'm correct, you're a Leafs fan, so good luck for the season for you. And you're going to need it, I think, but that's just me. But thanks, I appreciate it. Am I right? You're a Leafs fan, right? And I don't know why I think that, but that's what's in my head. Tony the Tiger. Oh, my God. I haven't seen Tony the Tiger in forever. He's still alive. Man, that tiger has to be old. Okay.
Wrap around a tap, goes through the crease. Oh, good chip. Shot on!
Oh, I am having issues with my stream. Look at that. Wonder why now.
Arbor fires! Wide of the net. Oh, almost went in off the carom.
I got a commercial here, so I don't know.
Who's the hell's 50? Oh, Heineman's 51. Duh. Harris, Heineman. Shot on. Screen back. Ivor's going to have to get back.
Why are they showing Judge again? They're just replaying. Oh, they're replaying it. That's why. More third. They're halfway. We're halfway through the third, no? Yeah, halfway through.
Oh, good play, Michard. That shot's blocked. It was a good play for Michard there to steal the puck.
I'm so far behind. I'm still in the second.
He picked Kerfoot's pocket.
Judge ties. I just got the notification. Judge ties Maris. Shem Pickles playing tonight. Yeah, he was actually centering the first line.
Is Justin Barron with the puck. Waiting for the Habs to change up. And here we go. She was out there. Weidman.
So still 2-0 for Toronto. We are down to about almost down to halfway through the third. Kind of a boring game.
Weidman in pursuit. And everybody will change.
Kerfoot bad play. Mishar couldn't do anything about that. But I'm too far behind to talk.
It's a nice little play, though, by Mishar to pick his pocket.
He's good. Did you guys say Selming skate to the face incident? Year, it was November 1986. Oh, really? 86. Okay, so that's the season. Wait, November 86. So it's the season after Habs won the cup. 200 stitches. That's crazy. Someone said 150, so somewhere in between 150 and 200. No, it was crazy. And if you look at a picture of Salmon now, I mean, you see the scars on his face.
Ooh, Slavkovsky with a little defense.
BL, that's where I saw the video from, Fort Myers. So I'm not surprised cars floating down the street there. It was crazy. It was crazy. The water, it was just crazy. He was knocked down in front of the net. Gerrymandering Gallant skate. What do you mean by gerrymandering Gallant skate?
Barron a shot wide of the net. Ooh, the Habs still keep it in. Ooh, Evans takes a mean.
Come on, boys, get a goal before the end of this goddamn game. Oh, you mistyped? I wonder what gerrymandering, what it was before it became gerrymandering. Knocked down in front of the net. Oh. Did he pull the leaf down on his back like that? Easy. What did I say? Easy now, Rick. What did I say, BL? I have no idea what I said for you to say that. Harry, it's been just a boring game. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's boring, and they're not. I don't know. The offense is very reminiscent of last year. But it's just the kids. I mean, I'm not worried about any of this. Well, we're getting down to the end. About 7 minutes to go. Dream Life, I use StreamYard, like most people. I just want one goal. I mean, come on. I'm not asking. Am I asking for too much to get one goal? So there's 7:40 left on my clock, which means there's about, it's got to be about 6:50 on everybody else's clock. Lucas, I think you're right. First was good. The rest has been kind of boring.
And Nick Robinson looks really, really good.
Harry Rice, good point. But I mean, I think it's a question I asked earlier. I wonder how many regulars are on Toronto's team. Like, how are they running the same kind of? I didn't see Toronto's lineup, so. But you know, but you're right. I mean, if Armia is the winger on the first line, it's kind of. I mean, Pitlick is centering the first line, so. Suzuki's injured, Larry. That's why he's not playing. And Caulfield didn't play the last game. Nathan says, Wow, the night Boris Salming got cut, he did an interview after the game. Salming was tough as nails. I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't remember that, but I'm not surprised because he was a tough customer, man. Robertson for them looks pretty good, eh?
Yeah, Nick Robertson looks really good.
Definitely, that's a talent for them. Thing is, when in a few years he's this, I don't know who's going to be surrounding him. Got milk. Got milk. It's on their sweater. So why did he got a standing ovation for what?
He didn't. They were giving an ovation to the
I see it now. Okay,
series.
I see it now. I wonder what the hell, man. I know they're Canada's team, but really, what they do to get a standing ovation? But yeah, these guys do deserve it.
Oh, what a stop!
But they were ugly sweaters, man. When you look at them today compared to what that's an ugly sweater.
That's a really nice save there by Poland.
And they didn't have their names on the back. All right, so we're getting close to the end. I can't do play-by-play because I'm too far behind. So that's a hint at Matt, but he's not listening.
Ooh. Well, when that race, Armia just took a stick blade right to the, looked like right below the eyeball. Oh no, it's in the mouth. Penalty.
High sticking call coming up?
Oh yeah. Armia took a stick blade right to the chops.
Larry, it's a pretty shitty a diagnosis for Salming with the ALS.
Yeah. It's Kelly Yenrock. High sticking.
Is Galchenyuk out of NHL chances? You'd think. I don't know, but you'd think. I think maybe it's time for him to go to the KHL, but he doesn't want to go into the Army, so. Calter, I know. It's horrible the way they just. I call it. Well, I'm not going to say it, but they suck a lot of Toronto. You know what? And it's it does get very tiring. That's why I so hope they don't even make the playoffs and they all have to eat freaking crow again. I just saw the high stick.
Yeah, he took a good schwack.
He's got blood, so it's 4 minutes.
It was only 2 minutes. He wasn't bleeding. The Habs actually are set up on this one, though.
Yarn Croc.
Thrown out in front. Pellica drive. Got blocked. Armia battling away. He's got it behind the net.
Maybe he goes back to Arizona. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, Nathan. Is my left shoulder burning? Why would my left shoulder burn? Wait, which one's over? Oh, that's the one that's the Toronto side on here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No.
I had a couple of good opportunities there.
A length of aluminum siding just landed right by the CNN reporter. What would be funny if it came by and teach all of them for being out there like that. Can this game end, or is that not going to happen?
Here's Arbor. He's going to have to hustle back. And penalties killed.
It's hovering in the background. Galchenyuk is actually American, yes. I think he was born in the States. Russian parents, though, I think.
Yes, I believe you're correct.
Yeah, he's got Russian parents. He was born in the States for whatever reason. His father was coaching or something here, or in the States. You actually have a Galchenyuk Habs jersey for sale on Kijiji, and no one's checked it out. Now, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I mean, with his career, who wants to wear Galchenyuk on your back? So no Russian art. Well, I wonder if he's a dual. He might be a dual citizen. Hey, they gave Eric Snowden citizenship the other day, so.
Yep, I did see that.
We're getting down to the end. Power play is almost over that I saw, so they obviously didn't get a goal. Oh, you can't, it's this, if you took the name off the back after, I don't know how long you've had it, it won't, the colors, you'll see where it said Galchenyuk. Oh, it's the whole bar? If it's a whole bar, that's different. Is that what they are? No, they're individually sewn letters, aren't they?
Individually sewn letters on a name bar, and then the bar is sewn in.
That's not what's there now. I shouldn't have to. I got one behind me, the Lafleur one. I should be able to tell from that. I don't know why I don't just get up and look. Will Price's jersey go up in price if he retires? I don't know. I think it's the opposite, isn't it? It's the opposite, I think. But no, for Price, probably stay the same, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll go up. I don't know. If he gets into the Hall of Fame, that's a different story. Then it'll go up.
Mm-hmm.
Get a Schneider nameplate for a Habs jersey? Do we have Matthew Schneider?
Leafs are on a power play.
Galchenyuk's father was playing in Milwaukee. That's when. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So he was born in the States. Calter, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, but I think now, I'm pretty sure my Lafleur is not a bar; it's individually sewn. But then again, I could be wrong. What do I know? It's only a sweater I own, and I could be wrong, for all I know.
Yeah, I'm looking directly at my Fleury jersey for the Golden Knights, and it's individually sewn letters on the name bar, and the name bar is sewn in on the back.
And that's what it is. But it's maybe on the red ones they have the bar, on the white ones they have no bar.
3-0.
Larry says his dream jersey is anything Maurice Richard. Maurice the Rocket Richard. We were all Richards.
Yeah, nobody. Sheneman again. That's the second time this
3-0.
game he's had a breakdown and left a guy open.
And now it's 3-0.
That's 2 big lapses in judgment for Sheneman.
Do I think Price is a Hall of Famer? Hall of Fame, yes. Retired jersey, no. And I have a video out about that. Matrix, defense is not going to be our strong suit this season. Nope. So, yeah. And, you know, for if other teams' fans are trying to insult us by saying that, I mean, that's not an insult. They're not very good. And they're not going to be very good overall. So. So this game's almost over. Got to be what, a little over 2 minutes left? There's the goal.
Oh
well.
2-4.
It sucks that we're going to get shut out 3-0. But again, like I said many times tonight, I think you get used to it because the defense is going to break down and cost us a lot of games, and that's why they're not going to. That's why they're going to be in the running for a top draft pick, is because they're not going to be very good overall, as mostly the defense is going to cost us. But you know what? They have to do that, and they've got to learn this way. And overall, that's going to be great. In 2-3 years, it's going to be good. They'll be the better for it. Do I think Monahan will be good? I do. I think if he's healthy, it's going to. I mean, the key is that if he's fully recovered, yes. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Come on. We want this over already. Drop that puck. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the next game is tomorrow, by the way. Look at that. Tomorrow. Who'd have thunk it? Yeah, tomorrow, Winnipeg is in Montreal. So we're hosting the Jets tomorrow at 7. I may start the stream a few minutes early like I did today, and I may not. I don't know. But we'll be doing the game. And hopefully we'll get a better game. And we'll see if tomorrow, because, I mean, there is back-to-back situation. There's a lot of guys in camp. We'll see what the lineup looks like. I tend to think tomorrow it'll be similar. Young kids, not a lot of vets. And then we'll see more vets than kids after that. That's what I think is going to happen. And I said tomorrow's game. The team. That's how quickly I forget things. Bedard will definitely go to the Hawks. You can't. How do you say that? So you know in advance that the Chicago Blackhawks are going to win the draft lottery? I don't know how you could know that.
Oh, Mishar.
I mean, will Chicago finish last? More than likely. Doesn't mean they're going to get Bedard at all. Just because Montreal did it last year doesn't mean that last season doesn't mean that the team that finishes at the bottom is going to get that first pick. Do I think they should trade Tally? You mean Galley, obviously. They can't. I mean, how are they going to trade Galley? Who's going to pick him up for that money right now? I'm predicting 2 years. He got another 2 years, and then when he's got 3 years left on that deal, maybe then. I don't think before that, though. I really don't. Hey, Larry, thanks. Hey, Larry, the cable guy. Get her done. And we'll see you next time, buddy. Thanks. and the Leafs win another. It was a preseason game. It doesn't matter whether it's if the Habs won, we'd be happy. No, it's not. It's not really. It's a little disingenuous to say that. It is a nothing game, but it's a preseason game. All preseason games are nothing games. That's the nature of preseason games. Okay, game over. That's nice. Okay, I'm not hanging around too much longer because I'm really hungry and I want to go. But we'll hang around another 5 minutes or so, and then we're going to take off till tomorrow. And that's another reason because there's a game tomorrow as well. So I'm going to turn off the green screen.
This is kind of a fun fact.
There you go. That's what it looks like. The reason you didn't see my chair, I have these green, they're pillowcases. I never use them. They're really cheap quality, and I never use them. And then I got the green screen, and first time I tried it, like I could do it on StreamYard, but it's not real. It's kind of fake because when you try to make it real, it didn't work. My laptop wasn't strong enough. But yeah, I used it, and it was like, oh, perfect. So yeah, they're pillowcases. Anyways, that's what it looks like behind me. So if you were wondering, anybody out there going, oh, he wasn't really at that place. Yeah, sorry for you.
61 years ago is when Roger Maris hit 61 home runs. Isn't that kind of funny?
That's kind of apropos that that Judge ties it.
61 years later, he hit 61.
Yeah.
Apparently, Coolio just died, the rapper.
How old is he?
I'll tell you right now.
Is he
59.
My age. Yeah, I don't like hearing that. I don't like, the older you get, you don't like hearing people die that are your age. And I know I'm young. I'm still young. I'm only 59, but yeah, you don't like hearing it. I don't know. So we'll see.
It sounds like it was a heart attack. He collapsed in the bathroom.
Oh, that's not fun. Tell Matt to use it on use what on the headphones?
Oh, green screen?
He does. He's done that before, and it's kind of funny looking. So you got to go back to last season. Last season he was using the green screen sometimes. He has one too, just not where he is right now. And so yeah, it's kind of it makes him look funny. Cold showers and exercise, good for the heart. I don't like cold showers anymore anyway. I don't get enough exercise. So, yep. Although I do get some, I walk a lot. I mean, I still do. I still walk quite a bit, even with the bad knees. So that's the only real exercise I get these days. So I'd like to go back to the gym, but I don't know what I can do with bad knees like that. But I can still do stuff. So maybe I'll see. Darren McNeil, Leafs played great. Yeah, and it meant something. Yeah, they won a preseason game. Murray did better than I would have thought, so I'll give you that. And yeah, the Leafs played better than Montreal. That's without a doubt. I mean, and listen, because you're obviously a Leafs fan, and that's fine. I don't criticize people for that. But if the Leafs didn't play better than Montreal, that's kind of bad. The Leafs are better than Montreal right now. They are. And for the next probably 2 seasons at least, they're going to be better than Montreal. But I think 2 seasons, and not at least, I'll take the at least back, next 2 seasons. And then the shit hits the fan over there, unfortunately, for you fans. And I feel for fans to know what you're going to go through. But then I don't feel for the Leafs, though. But they played better than Montreal tonight. That's without a doubt. So, got to call it the way it is. Got to call it the way it is. But it's preseason, right? So does it all matter at all? No. Yeah, Coulter, I've always walked a lot. I walk less than I used to, but I still walk quite a bit. Plus, I have a dog, so I walk my dog 4 times, 5 times a day. Well, Harry, it's not, I don't know that I said the Leafs played good, but the Leafs played better than the Habs. I think that's what I said. Coulter, yeah, I agree with that statement. He says, I don't criticize Leaf fans anymore. I sympathize. And I do. I really do, even though I hate the Leafs, but I sympathize with the fans because we've kind of been going through that here. So over the last 30 years, there's not been a ton of good years. So, but Darren, that's what early preseason game that didn't come out right. Preseason games are. They're usually kind of a lot of young kids, and I don't know how many vets were in the Leafs lineup in Montreal's. I think there were 3. So. Workout Guru on YouTube. I'll do that. I'll see if there's stuff I can do. I thank you for that suggestion there, Nathan. I think I hit the end of the comments. All right, so before y'all leave, whoever's still here, give a thumbs up if you haven't yet. I appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate that too if you had fun. And I don't have a gun, so I can't put it to your head to do it. So I got to give you the option. Other than that, I think we're going to take off here. No, Coulter, Morgan Riley was in there, so maybe they also had 3. So, but I know Morgan Riley was in there. Oh, right, and then Jordy Ben, but he got injured. And I don't know who was the other D that got hurt. Was he a veteran? I think for most of the night they were down to 3. So yeah, same, whatever. Listen, they're a better team than Montreal is right now. That's just the way it is. Hey, have a good night, Nathan. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Coulter, that's what I've been thinking about getting, actually. A good set of resistance bands. You can put them on the wall and then do a workout like that. That's what I really want to get. So I might do that. Darren, I know 2D got hurt. I know. And still, Montreal couldn't score. So doesn't bode well for our team. I'm the first one to admit that. But this is what preseason's for, right? To work all that stuff out. And in the end, preseason games don't mean jack shit. You can win all of them or you could lose all of them, and it means nothing in the end. Well, Coulter, you made me feel better about that. I'm going to see if I can get a good set of that. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to order them online. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm losing too much of my muscle that I had. I used to be I had muscles. Now, since the pandemic, man, jeez. Yeah, I'm a bit ashamed of that. So I'd like to be better. I'd like to be able to wear my cutoff shirts in the summer, not only just to walk around, but to feel comfortable wearing them on screen. And I haven't really done that because I haven't been. But I used to wear cutoff shirts in the summer. I was like, if it had a sleeve, even just the t-shirt sleeve, it was too hot for me. So, but now I wear them because, embarrassment, I guess. All right. So on that note, talking very nicely about myself, I want to thank Matt for being here and watching his phone for us. I appreciate that. And you guys out there, I want to thank Kenny B for the donation. I just want to thank everybody for being here and contributing to the chat and to the live stream. We'll be back tomorrow for the Winnipeg game. Hopefully you'll see there. I just put out a video today. It's called the what did I call it? Questions at Camp. Okay. It's for the questions to answer that need to be answered at camp. please check it out. It's not long. It's like 8 minutes. It's not a long video. And hope you guys enjoy that. And that's it. I'm going to stop talking. My neighbors are going to appreciate that because my windows are open. And that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Matt, you going to be here tomorrow?
I will.
So Matt and I will both see you tomorrow at 7. That's it. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Peace out. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Good night, guys.